The 10 best Digimons of all time. DemiDevimon. This impish creature embodies everything that a Dark Side Digimon should be. While its offensive abilities aren't great, DemiDevimon is cunning and loves to make mischief. He serves as a familiar to a higher class Demon Digimon like Myotismon, but is still capable of causing enough trouble on his own. It's even believed that DemiDevimon may have been the one to tempt Devimon, who used to be an angel type, to the dark side. He's seldomly seen on his own, but when partnered with a higher level Digimon, DemiDevimon can be a real nuisance for any hero. Kabuterimon. This giant insectoid was the partner of Izzy, one of the main heroes in the original Digimon Adventure. He digivolves from Tentamon into the fearsome horned insectoid. Tentamon and Kabuterimon are infinitely loyal to Izzy and their partners, and a force to be reckoned with in any battle. He has the ability to shoot lightning blasts, and can use his horn in deadly attacks against enemies. His ability to fly makes Kabuterimon even more dangerous, combined with his long-range attacks. The design of this Digimon is reminiscent of ancient samurai kabuto helmets, just adding to his intimidation factor. Kabuterimon has one of the best designs, and his intelligence and combat prowess make this insectoid one tough customer. Garurumon. Garurumon was one of the fastest Digimon around in his original form, but once he digivolved to Metal Garurumon, he became a walking armory. With dangerous blades on his back and missile launchers on his shoulder, Metal Garurumon is a force to be reckoned with. Upgraded in almost every way, Metal Garurumon comes packed with weapons. He can fly, has lasers that can radiate from the tip of its nose, and has the ability to use X-ray when fighting enemies in the dark. He was also one of the first ultimate Digivolves the team discovered in Digimon Adventure, and helped save the group countless times. Metal Garurumon is also one half of the pair that combines to make the incredible Omnimon, making him even more valuable. Flamed Ramon. When a Digimon is known as the Fire of Courage, you know there's something special about it. Flamed Ramon digivolves from Vmonday, the companion of the main character of Digimon Adventure 2, Motomiya Daisuke. When Vmonday uses the Digimental of Courage, it increases his power exponentially and equips him with flaming armor. In terms of design, Flamed Ramon is one of the more memorable and iconic designs from the series. This Digimon controls the power of flames along with his impressive melee skills. He's been integral when the group battles dangerous enemies, even when he was forced to fight Kakumon in the Digimon movie. Flamed Ramon is one companion you'd always be able to count on. Wargrolman. Another Digimon that helps save the main cast time and again. Wargrolman is a perfect evolution from Gilman, the companion of one of the main characters of Digimon Tamers. He's a fearsome sight to behold, with two gigantic pendulum blades on his arms that form the basis of his signature attack. He also has an atomic cannon mounted on his chest, and the ability to perform anti-air and anti-ground attacks. Wargrolman is so powerful that a restraining piece similar to a bit used with horses is attached to his lower jaw, in order to help control his excessive rage. Wargrolman is an insanely dangerous Digimon, that can pose a threat to anyone nearby. He can be a valuable ally, or a dangerous enemy. Angeman and Angewoman. Angeman and Angewoman are two completely different Digimon, however they quite often work together. They evolve from Palamon and Gatomon respectively in Digimon Adventure, and help keep the group safe multiple times, as well as function as scouts in a few instances. The two are incredibly knowledgeable about the digital world, and help gather information for the main characters. The pair harness holy power to combat the forces of Dark Digimon, and they wield a staff and bow respectively. They're effective fighters whose abilities only increase when they work together. Angewoman would also be the one to deliver the final blow to the evil Myotismon. Either character is immediately recognizable with their multiple wings and eyeless helmets. They're enigmatic figures that are easily some of the most recognizable characters of the series. Myotismon. Myotismon is one of the most fiendish villains around. He's been resurrected through dark arts and claims the title of King of the Undead Digimon. Originally, Myotismon was actually a computer virus that destroyed any data it absorbed. Myotismon served as one of the main villains of Digimon Adventure 1 and 2, and was hell-bent on destroying the Digidestined and shrouding the real world in darkness. He uses energy whips as a weapon, and can even command huge clouds of familiar bats to attack enemies. He's an incredibly dangerous villain and everything about him is just creepy, especially his vampiric look and design. He hounded the Digidestined time and again, until finally being destroyed by Angewoman. Wargreymon. Agumon was the first of the Digidestined companions to evolve to his next form, Greymon. Wargreymon is the ultimate form of that, and one of the most powerful Digimon around. Clad in protective chrome armor, he comes to battle with two giant claw gauntlets called Dreymon Killers. The immense power within these gauntlets are his greatest weapons, but also put Wargreymon's own life at risk because of that power. The two metal pieces on his back can also combine to make a brave shield which is impervious to almost all attacks. Wargreymon was instrumental in many battles for the Digidestined, including the defeat of Myotismon and Metal Seadramon. There's even a dark alter ego known as Black Wargreymon that he faces down in a massive battle atop Mount Fuji. In the Digimon movie, Wargreymon is the second part of the combination with Metal Garurumon to make the absurdly powerful Omnimon. Time and again, Wargreymon showed his abilities and earned his spot as one of the strongest Digimon around. Wizardmon. Although Wizardmon spent time in the forces of darkness for Myotismon, his loyalties were actually with Devimon and the Destined. For most of his time in the world he was a lone wanderer, until a life or death situation ended up with him being saved by Devimon. Wizardman may have one of the coolest designs of any Digimon, with a demonic looking costume and wizard hat. Wizardman has mastered the art of sorcery and is actually an advanced Digimon that came from the digital world of another dimension, called Wichelny. Most of his powers stem from his immense magical prowess, including summoning a lightning storm to strike enemies. Wizardman sacrificed himself in the first battle with Myotismon to save Carrie and Devimon, and was actually the first one to ever hurt the vampire as well. His time in the show was short-lived, but Wizardman's unique design and loyal personality makes him memorable. Omniman. Omniman is basically the pinnacle of all Digimon. Born from the combination of two already powerful monsters, he's an almost unstoppable force. In the movie, Omniman is born from the will of everyone watching the battle with Devimon. Their wish for good combined with Metal Garurumon and War Greymon to create Omniman. Omniman comes packed with weapons. On his left arm he has the Grey Sword and Brave Shield Omega, and on his right missiles and the Garuru Cannon. Omniman has the ability to fly, and easily displayed his power in the Digimon movie when he destroyed hundreds of clones of Devimon. Although Omniman first appeared in the movie, he would return at various points in the series fighting particularly dangerous enemies. He's a culmination of everything great about Digimon, both with his striking design and strong courageous character. Are you a fan of the Digimon series? There's definitely a lot of digital monsters out there, so what are some of your favorites? Let us know down in the comments.